Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Aquarius for the month of August 2018. If you guys don't know where your Venus is sitting, those of you that are new, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com, enter in your birth information. It's going to ask for your birth time, place, and location. You don't have to know your exact time of birth. You can put 12 p.m. That's fine. And it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. So if Venus is in Aquarius, this is for you. Also, those of you that do know your exact birth time, if you have Aquarius 7th house, this can also apply to you. And yes, sometimes both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. So let's go ahead and get started here. I already shuffled and cut the cards. And also, you guys, I have a 1-800 number that you can reach me at. I don't have a set schedule yet, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you'll know when I'm going to make announcements for when I'm taking calls. But you can save the website and the phone number and all that good stuff. That's in the description box, so make sure you click on that so that you can see all of the ways to reach me for readings, okay? All right, so central issue here, we have the 6 of Swords, the Hermit, 5 of Swords, and we have the 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Okay, so with the central issue being the 6 of Swords, I feel like a lot of you are moving out of some sort of dramatic situation. You're reaching calmness. I'm seeing that there was some sort of turbulence going on in your life. Maybe there was some sort of conflict and you maybe had to take some time out to yourself so that you could, just get to know who you were or understand the situation. If you study astrology, this might very well be you studying the transits in your birth chart and just trying to come to an understanding, because I'm feeling like you matured because of something, that you're enlightened because of something. The more you understand yourself, the more spiritual you become, the more wise you become. So something, whether you know it or not, set you off on a spiritual journey. You had to learn how to defend yourself. You had to learn how to stand up to maybe people that could have been taking advantage of you. You had to learn how to set boundaries here. And I feel like you had to learn the hard way. You had to learn some hard lessons here. You're learning that, for some of you, you're learning that people's energies are a reflection of your inner energies that you're unaware of. People are a manifestation of your subconsciousness. I know some of you are like, what? But those of you that kind of already study like metaphysical things like that, you get what I'm saying. Definitely seeing a spiritual path. Like for some of you, you may be getting ready to take a spiritual trip. So I don't know why I said, well, I'm thinking the Himalayas, maybe that's spiritual for you, or any type of trip that you go on could, for whatever reason, end up being spiritual or raising some sort of spiritual awareness for you. I'm seeing also this as you listening to your intuition and just following your intuition and trusting that the universe has got your back. You're just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the flow of things. I'm not gonna fight against it, because maybe at first you were fighting against it and that was just making things harder. So now you have come to the conclusion to just go with the flow of things. Just let go and let God. Just be in a moment. And I feel like that is like my motto for this month. And you know, it's like constantly evolving here. Now, this might on a mundane level be something in regards to a boat trip, a cruise, or some sort of traveling, any type of traveling, especially if it's for work or business. It might not be a long trip, it could just be a short trip. Those of you that study astrology, I feel like you should pay attention to your 9th house. Any transits there. With the 10 of Wands here, you're going to be keeping yourself busy. I feel like you're pushing through some sort of situation. For some of you, you might be holding on to a relationship out of obligation, or maybe the person that you want to move forward with, maybe they can't move forward with you at this time because they're in a relationship out of obligation, out of loyalty. But whatever the case, I feel that if you have at any point felt like you were under a lot of pressure or under a lot of stress, just know that God is not going to place any burden on you that is more than you can handle. I feel like you're motivated to continue to push through because you know the end is near. You know this might be the last difficult thing that you might have to go through for a while, especially if you've been already going through something turbulent. I'm just feeling like you have an inkling that that time is coming to an end. I forgot to set my timer. Now also here with the 7 of Wands, I'm seeing again like you having to set boundaries here. This is you being strong-willed until you get what it is that you want. And I feel like you're having emotional fulfillment. Like maybe you had to protect your family. You did whatever it takes. It's like by any means necessary too. You may have had to do some sort of research to find out how you could protect your family, or whatever the case. You had to do some studying or research. And I'm seeing that you were willing to do whatever it took to guard or protect your family, especially if you felt like your relationship was being threatened. Maybe you had to part ways with family members or friends. Anybody that could have been a threat. Or maybe this is what your partner is doing. Maybe your partner intuitively feels like somebody's trying to destroy their happy home. So they start doing things to show that they're that you belong to them, that they want to keep this home and this family life that they've built. Now, I'm seeing like this happiness here with the 10 of Cups. So I'm feeling like you have a moment of peace, a moment of happiness where you can just sit back and enjoy time with your family or time with someone that you love. But at the same time, there's something that is being withheld. There's something that you're still not willing to share or open up about. Like, I feel like everything has been put into the open, but there's something that you're still holding on to or keeping to yourself. I don't know if you're holding on to a grudge, or this is someone else outside of your relationship. Is jealousy? Somebody might be envious. I'm almost seeing something like the grass is greener on the other side. The grass appears green on the other side. No, what is the saying? It's not greener on the other side. Well, at least that's what you always come to find out. You might be looking at what someone else has. Don't base your relationship off of someone else's, because everyone, you don't know what happens in the privacy of someone's home. It could be a completely different picture. Someone might only be putting on the illusion of a perfect life and a perfect home, and you might find yourself nitpicking at your partner because you don't have what they have, you're not doing what they're doing, but you can't do that. And we all fall into that habit. I know I have, but you can't compare your relationship to what you are seeing elsewhere. Learn to be happy with the connection that you have. And I'm seeing if that's something that, whatever it is that you're going through, I feel like you're overcoming that with the Six of Wands here. I feel like you're gaining momentum or confidence. You and your partner are being supportive of one another. Now, if you're just single and you haven't met anyone, then this is you just more so focused on your passion, focused on your job. This is something that keeps you happy. Maybe in your free time, you like to go to the movies, or maybe you're at the park and you're around family, or maybe you like to be around family members, or your friends are like family, and this is what picks you up. This is what takes you out of this mode. You're like, okay, now finally I have some free time, and this is motivating me. Now I can continue to move forward with something. So you're not going to be burdened, you know, all the time. You're going to have moments where it's stressful, and then you have moments where you're able to relax. I'm seeing someone being jealous of someone's home or car or family. I mean, same thing I was just saying, but I don't know who that is. Could be you, could be your partner. Again, we have with the Seven of Cups showing up, something is an illusion. Something isn't real. Something is just a fantasy. So that goes back to not, you know, wanting what someone else has. Enjoy what you have, because someone is just putting on airs. Also, I'm seeing there's something that you're passionate about that you want to do, but you keep it a secret. You don't, like, you might have a hobby or a talent or something that you really enjoy doing, that you're good at, that you could actually maybe start a business with or make money from, but you haven't shared this to everybody. There's some major changes coming up for you. Once at the end of the month, moving into Virgo season, and then again moving into fall. So I feel like the dates August 23rd and beyond, September 23rd and beyond will be significant for you. I'm seeing a lot of you preparing for some sort of change to take place. So you're getting ready either to start a family, a business, or relocate. For some of you, you're relocating overseas. Like, this is completely new. Some opportunity that you've always dreamed about or fantasized about is actually coming into fruition. For some of you, this is going far away to a foreign country. I mean, it could just be somewhere 2,000 miles away from your original birthplace. But for others of you, this is like going to Europe, China. It's someplace completely unique and different. And I'm seeing a lot of traveling. So this is very good news for those of you that are interested in traveling or have been wanting to travel. Your opportunity is coming and something's being presented to you. And I feel like you're going to grab it when it presents itself. You're going to take advantage of it. You're not going to let this opportunity pass you by. And you know it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Some people might be against it. Some people might say, are you crazy, or what are you doing, or I just don't get it. But you know, that's just them. You have to do you, and they do them. I feel too, again, this is reaching a level of maturity, taking the relationship to the next level. If you're single, this is evolving and moving on. If you were ever stuck on anyone from your past, you're able to let that go and move on from that. I feel like in the new world, or in this new place, there is going to be an opportunity for love. I'm seeing someone expressing how they feel or showing you that they're interested in you. So it's going to open up a window of opportunity, not just for a new life for you, but for love here. And someone really knows how to give you the attention that you want. Someone is really supportive of your emotional well-being here. And maybe that's what you need. For some of you, maybe you're not looking for financial support. You might just need that emotional support. And I feel like that is what you're receiving. Maybe that's something that you didn't get in the past. But I feel that for some of you, this is what is happening. This new, what do you call it? This new, life that you start, this new chapter that you've started, it's just the beginning here. Some of you are starting your lives completely over. And also I'm seeing like going abroad for studies here, and it's just endless possibilities for you. All right, so you guys, this has been a general reading. Hope it resonated. Remember, if you want a private reading, you would email TemajTarot @gmail.com. Oh my God. I'm like shouting out every email I've ever had. And then just check the description box below. How about that? But they have all my contact information there. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, especially subscribe so that you can see the days that I'm going to be taking phone calls. But thank you guys so much for watching, and many blessings to you.